So take all this with grain of salt, but now we have a little bit more information on the casting choices for Superman, as well as a few more details. So let us get into it. Who is being considered, of course, for Superman? Well, we have Corn Sweat, and that name may not be familiar, but Dave worked on Pearl. I know people are like, Pearl? Yeah, he was in Pearl. So he has been in some, not big stuff, but he's been in some recent stuff. He does look good. I just find it shocking that he looks so close to Henry Cavill. In fact, a lot of these choices look like Henry Cavill. You've got Jacob. He also has a kind of Henry Cavill look, so that's interesting. He may not be doing it because they did mention his name, but apparently he didn't send an audition tape. So there you go. And then we move into Lois Lane. Quite a few names with Rachel Brosnan, Samara Weaving. Yes, the Scream Girl. They're talking about her. And Emma and a few of these other choices. I'll be perfectly honest, I don't know those other people too well. I do know Samara, and even though she doesn't have the iconic brunette look, yeah, she looks great. She's very beautiful. She's amazing. Can't deny the obvious. She has a very shapely body, very full breasts, a very womanly figure, which we haven't really had with Lois Lane for a while, so that's interesting. I've noticed that a lot of these people are British, and she's Australian. However, I don't think that puts her in danger. They may have some production deals with Sydney. They may actually shoot some things in Australia to qualify for tax credits. I'm really surprised a lot of people doing the breakdown for the audition are not noting the obvious, that some of these choices may be due to tax credits, either Canadian, British, Australian, or whatever, that they're trying to get people to qualify for tax credits. Because if you work in these countries, you have to hire certain people from that country to qualify. So, I hate to be brutal, but some of these choices may be shaped by that. And that brings us to Nicholas Hoult, who ironically auditioned for Batman, and he did not get the role. It went to Robert, who I think did very, very well. And most recently, he was in Renfield. I think he did very, very well in Renfield. Does he match the Man of Steel? Not sure. He's also being named for Lex Luthor. I don't know if he'd be better for Lex either. He is a good actor. I think he's rock solid. He's been in enough big films. I don't have any doubts about his acting abilities or he'll get pumped up. This will be a younger Superman. I guess we're doing not year one, but something like year two. But we're getting a younger Superman, but I don't know. I mean, Henry's still young enough, so I'm a little confused. And James is confirming that he has spoken to people, but none of the people being named necessarily. He did mention one big role has been already cast. It is not somebody as a part of the normal Superman cast. So this could be Batman. This could be Green Lantern, who will be appearing in Superman Legacy, because he has noted that a lot of people will be in the movie to set up the DCU. So we're getting a lot of the major players. That could be one of them. But he hasn't cast the actual Superman or Lois Lane roles yet. And he is confirming we're going to get Krypto. If you're a more passive fan, you may be like, what the hell's a Krypto? Krypto is a dog. He's basically a very superpowered dog. As far as I know, I don't remember him appearing in too many adaptations. He's usually forgotten. He is in a few of them, but yeah, he's basically a superpowered dog. I don't think this is too bad, but I would imagine they're going to use Krypto for a lot of jokes. So, there we go. We're definitely getting a lot of Easter eggs within this film. Like Krypto, some of them will be good, some of them will be bad. It looks like this is going to be a massive cast. So I'm actually kind of curious that who we're going to get for Jimmy. We're presumably going to get Lana Lane. Presumably we're also going to get Lana. We're going to be getting a lot of the Superman people, including Lex and other people. So let me finish off with some of the Guardians of the Galaxy people, because, again, James has a tendency to hire his own family, people he's around. So for Lex, some people are suggesting it could be Raccoon, it could be Dave Bautista, it could be Michael Rooker. So a lot of possibilities. I could see it with Dave, because I think with Lex, people think Lex is very thin or he's out of shape. No, there are stories where Lex is very pumped up. He's very powerful. He's very strong. That said, it does seem like they're going to skew younger, so it would not be Dave, but maybe it will be. I could see Bradley doing it, but he has played villain roles, but I don't know, it seems a little weird. Rooker, on the other hand, yes, he would really match Lex Luthor, or a certain version of Lex Luthor. But if they're going for a much younger version of Lex, it might be Nicholas Hoult. I don't know. Again, there's also a factor. They want to get new people to lock them into contracts and not pay them too much money. Samara's been here for a while, so I guess she would get a good, decent salary. But remember, Gal Gadot got paid like $100,000. When you think about that, Wonder Woman made them $1 billion. Getting paid $100,000 is, pretty cheap. So, still a lot of economics within these choices, but very, very interesting. Nothing official yet. James has not confirmed anything, and usually he's been pretty truthful with his tweets. So, these all may be false choices, but they're very intriguing. But I am noticing, we're getting Henry Cavill without Henry Cavill. Why not just keep Henry Cavill? I don't know.